Nurses, how to know if you're getting scammed when purchasing a digital product, service, or how-to guide, course, program, all that good stuff. Let's talk about it. I am Heather Wilson, RN, and I have launched 3 businesses, so I'm a serial entrepreneur. Been doing this for 15 years. I have a lot of thoughts. First of all, yay to all the nurses that are launching their businesses, realize that they can get away from the bedside by creating their own businesses. Hallelujah, we have arrived. We're getting there somewhere. We are finally getting here. So I am just very excited to see all of this growth and traction taking place. I've had people reach out to me, ask me my opinion on people who have created courses or launched digital products, and I am not going to give you my opinion on those because this is Nurse Talk, and I have been on here long enough to see what people go through on Nurse Talk. I know a thing or two about PR, so no, I'm not going to give you my opinion. But what I will do is I will tell you how you can vet that creator, that content, that course, whatever it is. So we're gonna do 10 days of this. I'm going to start today. Number 1, website. You're gonna look at their website, and I hear it already. They don't have a website, they have a stand store and a link tree. Go to those and look at those links and review those. Go to all the different little links that they have, go and see what they have. I don't get hung up on followers either. So don't be like, well, they only have so many followers. Don't get hung up on that because maybe you're hitting gold in the foundation level. Think of that, and you're like you're in the beginning phase of this person's business. What awesomeness is that? So don't get hung up on followers. What I will say is I like to look at websites though. So let's just pretend that they have a website that we can go and look at. We can review all of their stuff. Go to the website. What are we gonna look at? We're gonna look at the About Me page. It's about the business, about the company. We're gonna read everything we can about that business or company on that website. One person, is it a few people? Is it a whole team of people? Read about all of their different titles. What do they do? Who are they? How are they involved in all of this? The more you have information, the better you will be equipped to make your decision. So I like to know what these people are doing, where they came from, how they created this business, what is their history. That's how you're gonna get to know the person that is selling you that product. Next, I like to know about reviews. And a lot of times I will tell you that I like Google reviews because you have to have a Gmail account in order to leave a Google review. That's the checks and balance that Google put in place, so you can't just go and leave bad reviews on everybody's content that you don't like. So if you're a nurse out there and you're like, we're gonna leave a bad review on her because she thinks she's something, she's all TikToking over there. It's not gonna add up, it's gonna look silly and haney-schwaney. People are gonna read through that. The other thing I don't like is Facebook reviews. And I'll tell you, Facebook reviews can be very haney-schwaney because on Facebook, you have a lot of fake accounts, you have a lot of bots. Those types of things can leave strange and less professional reviews, if you know what I mean, especially if you're a lady. So be careful with Facebook reviews, accepting Facebook reviews if you are a business owner. I did away with Facebook reviews because I did not like the content and the traction and the traffic it was bringing to my website. So I got rid of Facebook reviews and I don't allow them because that's how I did things. We were getting a lot of reviews from around the globe, things that did not pertain to foot care at all. So that's all I'll say there. All right, testimonials. Do they have testimonials on their website? That's a good thing. Watch them, see what they say. Do they have people out in the marketplace that you've seen? That's another way to vet and be like, well, they look like they're doing pretty good. So that's another way to vet the industry or whatever it is that you're looking into. The other thing I like to read is terms and conditions. Understand that when you're purchasing a course, a product, especially if it's a high ticket item, I would like to see terms and conditions on those websites because what I like to know is what we're entering into, and that is an agreement. I am the purchasing person. I want to know what I'm going to get for my money, and then you are the educator. What are you going to give me for that money? So there's no miscommunication. We don't have to have this back and forth email exchange or DMing and messages and all that stuff. You know what you're getting. This is what I'm selling you. This is the price of it. Here's everything that's included in it. These are the terms and conditions that go along with that. So I do like terms and conditions. I am really excited when people send me an email and they're like, I love your terms and conditions. Thanks for putting those on your website. You are very welcome. I paid a lot of money for those terms and conditions, and I'm glad that somebody is reading them because they were not cheap. Yes, I love terms and conditions. I will read those. Where do you find terms and conditions? Usually they're at the bottom of the website in the footer, all the way at the bottom in the fine little print. Read through there and you'll see it. Click on that, and usually they should pop right open. That is the other thing I like. Consistency in content publication. And what I mean by that is, do they have blog articles, podcasts, newsletters, those types of things? Are they publishing them on a regular, consistent basis? If you see that they had a blog article, they published a blog, let's say in 2022, and then there was nothing. They went radio silent under the blogs area. And then they published maybe 2 blogs this year, and that was. If you don't see it on a consistent basis, let's say that they are quarterly or monthly or weekly or whatever they do, look for that consistency. You're gonna look at the dates on those. Look for consistency. If it's inconsistent, that could be a red flag. Why? Because they're inconsistent with their publication of their own content, their own stuff pertaining to their own business. They may be inconsistent when working with you. So understand that that is a way to look and see, like, that's interesting. You haven't published anything since whatever, but you're selling me the sun, moon, and stars. It shows the discipline within the business and the practice of that business if they are consistent. And that's what I like to see. So that is something that I would look into if I was investing in some kind of purchasing of a product, service, membership, whatever it may be. So those are my ideas on that. Let me know if you have any questions, but I will do this for the next 9 days. I have all kinds of ideas written down to help you all figure out how to decipher who is right for you, who is not right for you. Thanks so much. See you next time.